Peter, good form. Good form, Peter. Tick tock, who's afraid of the big green croc? Snap. Was Captain James Hook in the Seven? Why was Captain James Hook in the Seven of Lost Boys? All the children that never had a childhood. Check out these David locks, baby. I bet Masama Bovava in Israel is envious of these locks. Look at this. Why did Captain James Hook end up in the playpen for kids that never had a childhood? Kids that never had adventure. Because Captain James Hook spent his entire regal life meeting the hour. Yes, meeting the hour. I read the cloth, that, thou shalt not this, thou shalt not that, thou shalt not these. I wouldn't tell you about it, but thou shalt not. I remember a little, I couldn't hear it, but I intuited, I sensed it, I felt it. Thou shalt not. When I read it, thou shalt not meet the hour. When I read that, thou shalt not meet the hour. Don't forget that. Like a voice just said, you'll need that one. Remember that one, you're gonna need that one. Who's at bait at the big black clock? Yes, meeting the hour. Titus grown. So some people pray 7 times a day. It's not pleasing. It's okay. Islam it's not pleasing. It's okay. Some people do different things, but you're all meeting the hour. And I'd prefer to see you like lambs in the field, joyfully dancing around or whatever you want to do and following your own intuitions and some naturalism, rather than meeting the hour. It's funny. They get you sometimes and they're like, you're doing this on I don't want to tell you about it, but like they're doing this on a certain time of day, and they say like, you're doing this on a certain time of day, and it's like, yeah, well, you're meeting the hour on that time of day. Meeting the hour. It's like radiance of sunshine and daytime, and it's all very real, and it is hourly based. If you want to know about Charlie Manson and all the gypsies in the world, I have a friend called Luke, he says you need to know about the gypsies and the evilness, because otherwise you'd be a sucker and a victim, wouldn't you? Sadly, yes, you need to know about it. You kind of need to know about it. I don't like Luke. Tommy Dooney. Because it looks like you need to know about all the evil shit in the world. Otherwise you don't really stand a chance. You're just an ephemeral lamb. And I used to hate it, my friend Luke. Yeah, I love him, like, he's a fucking best. He's going to be commander and so. But I used to just you watch videos, videos like Bosnian lads getting their heads chopped off, drowning in puddles of, like real life, and he's like very kind of fucking Buddhist, like there's no ignorance there, man. He was very much, this is what's happening in the world, and you need to be. He was very much along the lines of, you need to know what's happening in the world. It's a very good responsibility. I couldn't expose my brain to that stuff. You know what I mean? I could not. I can't. I was hope and pray for Teletubbies, Teletubby Land. I think Zelensky's almost over, but I really wanted Zelensky to appear on Tubby TV. Seems Zelensky got on every television in the world, and he'd be like, "Hello, Teletubby Land, a nation of purity and heritage." And I wanted them again, and again, and Zelensky there on Teletubby Vision and Teletubby on their bellies, and it's like, just send us as much tubby custard as possible and as much tubby toast. And they'd be like, is Zelensky going to build a tubby custard bomb? Can Zelensky build a tubby custard bomb? You will all cease and desist very shortly. Just don't worry, communism. Communism are a threat. It is communism are a threat. They're about to skyrocket. And Iran don't. They're steadily inclined. No, they're just trying to falter communism. No, what did I start talking about? They're just trying to falter communism. Communism is about to go exponential. Communism, like Russia and China, we're about to go exponential and skyrocket the light. And America just can't coexist. Can't handle it, baby. You just can't handle it. You just can't handle it. And they're trying to just break their foundations and fuck them up. Ukraine, Taiwan, Japan, and all this shit. Desperate gypsy swine, desperate devils. Desperate soul dogs. I'm just gonna finish it. Soul dogs. Swine of perdition. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. America trained you well. Soul dogs. Swine dogs. Swine soul devil dogs. All I really actually want for every Christmas, any Christmas, I really, really want this. I mean, you might put it out on DVD. I want the analytic translations of all the Jihad videos that were made by like Osama bin Laden or anyone. Like, I want all the explicit translations of all the things they were trying to say. I reckon they're very nice, peaceful messages. All you hypocrites went to a fucking church and tried to befriend the Joseph family. You went and you kneeled and you listened to the truth and you respected his torment and you learned the truth about it and you tried to befriend him and do what he would do. I just don't see why you would blow up his most welcomed attendants. It's just go and love me,